Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 6th, 2022. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle coming up for Virgo here. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. We have hidden motivations and we have courage. So I think that it's very important that you have the courage to face things that you really just didn't want to look at, kind of thing too. There's something about that, like the hidden motivations energy. You're intending to figure out what really motivates you too, because on the surface, we have a persona, like we zip on something else, or a second skin when we leave our house. And when you come home, then you can unzip and unwind and finally let everything out. There's something here about like, well, what really drives me then? Because if I'm doing all that out there, what really is my motive? Like what's really going on with me? Ten of Pentacles and Justice with that, right? Definitely says that. What do I really want? What am I really building? And Justice, the same thing, right? Do I feel, does this lighten my, does this elevate me? Does my heart feel heavy, or do I feel a lot of pressure to do something? Because when it's for you, or when a person is for you, this is it's the most effortless thing, right? Because it's easy, because you love it, because it feels like it was something like a calling. And there may be something here where you're trying to figure that out. You have to have the courage to face that something that's heavy, that has you. That's what I was just saying, and I didn't even see this Ten of Wands, but substantiates this, is that your heart is heavy. Is it heavy? And if it is, why are you pursuing something? Maybe it's time to end a certain pursuit and go in a different direction, somewhere where you feel that you could put your whole heart in. Like I said, it looks like with hidden motivations, it looks like you may have wanted something for reasons that now you realize don't matter. And it's important for your life to feel balanced. So you may be a Virgo Libra cusp, but there's a need for your life to be more balanced. It looks like you're more focused or forward focused on how, who am I and what am I leaving behind? Later on in the future, what do I stand for? Where will I end up in this, right? Where will I end up on this pursuit? They're not really giving much of a pursuit direction more than anything. They're telling you it's time to look at it's like an overhaul, okay, of your life. What do you place your values into? What do you value the most about life? And I mean, they're going deep with it. But courage here with Ten of Wands and Moon tells me that there's something that is weighing you down, and it's time for you to face that. That there's a lot of pressure to go after something that you find valuable, and it could be a career, it could be people, or certain kinds of connections, or the way that you love, or something like that, right? And when it's, I'm sorry to keep saying but the Spirit is showing me so many things about this. You have to have the courage to look at that, because and if you feel heavy because it's pressure, that means that it's not meant for you. If you can't love it all the way, you're just like, well, I have to buy this house. Like someone buys a house. Well, I have to, because that's what the world says I need to do. But really, I want to be in a mobile, whatever, some luxury mobile home or something that you can, what, RV energy. I've seen some people have the most beautiful homes, the ones that are easily, you can move them, and I'm losing my words because they're showing the images and I'm not able to just grasp them right away, the words for it. But they're saying that it may be something like that, and you're just like, it's weighing me down. This is a lot of responsibility, a lot of obligation that feels meaningless or pointless. It's not, my life feels imbalanced. And so that's what they're showing. Optimism, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups here. And you're going to have to be optimistic through the endings, or whatever it is that you're being asked, or you feel called to leave behind. You may feel called to end something. Although it may pain you, it's because there's more to life that you want. And it's like, we oftentimes hold on to stuff that are actually, like, your fingers hurt. And that's because they're saying, oh, Spirit is closing that door and your fingers are on the hinges. You're trying to keep the door open. And that's, you have to be optimistic about letting certain things go, because it's going counter to what you're meant to do, or how it's going counter to what you actually want, your ultimate happiness. At the moment, yeah, a little bit of it is good and happy, and you had hope, or you have hope, and they're saying that you should have hope at the, afterwards, because the truth is you're going towards something better. And letting go, I can't make this up, oh my gosh. Okay, so letting go, Six of Pentacles and Strength. And this is about something that you at one point really did lend you a lot of energy, that really taught you a lot. It really built you up, like you gained a lot of experience and wisdom in something. But it's not, it's like you've surpassed it, or you've surpassed someone or something. The time is not wasted. The time is was well invested in. You learned a lot. You became a power unto yourself, like you become a very powerful person. But it's time to let this go, because you didn't waste your time, first off, but you surpassed it. You're above it. You're now, you are whatever that was for you, whatever inspiration something was for you. You are that inspiration for something higher. I mean, you're higher than that. Like, you're an inspiration for the same energy. Like, you've even gone below them. I mean, above them. And however, it's like they were an inspiration to you, but now you're an inspiration to something that is above them, kind of thing. It's hard to describe, like, but they're showing how you jumped levels so hard. Like, you've gone really far as a person. And so they're saying be optimistic about these things that are ending. They were meant to end, and they needed to, because ultimately it would have killed your spirit. Ultimately, you would have been regretful, or sad, or even ashamed of later on saying I'm a part of something. Like, say you love a job. Later, like 20 years later, you're going to be embarrassed. Like, yeah, I work for blah, blah, blah. Or if you kept holding on to a certain person or something that has, this is talking about something that has ended or will end maybe, but they're saying it would have ended anyway. Like, better it ends, if it ended now or before, like recently, it was meant to, because you may be with this person and 20 years later, or 10 years later, or even five, I'm seeing too. You may be like, yeah, I'm with them, you know, embarrassed in some way. So dead. Like, people be like, you're not even the same person, Virgo. So you have to have the courage to face what is really weighing you down. That's the root of it. You have to really dig deep for it. Don't take it for face value. Don't just look at it and go, well, it's this or that. It's like, go deep and look in and see where something is bothering you. I mean, where it is, because it looks like someone has a very heavy heart. And so what is your motive in life? Like, really, what are you trying to accomplish seriously, fully? Like, you know what I mean? Not just, well, I want to buy a house, or I want to have a better job. It's like, who are you? Spirit is asking, I guess, right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.